So today we would like to share something which is quite common in our modern society, and it is about self-harming or addictive behavior. And actually, to our understanding, and I think common understanding, we can get addicted to anything, like really anything. So it is about a pattern we have, which is we need a short-term release or a short-term pleasure, and there's a long-term consequence affecting our health, our finance, or our surrounding, how we live our lives. And we have a very, very hard time to let go of these behaviors, or we cannot let go them at all. So today we would like to share about the root cause of these self-harming or self-sabotaging behaviors, and regarding smoking, which is still worldwide spread.
Very common.
Very common.
Yeah.
And many people come to us and ask for advice. Like, I still keep on smoking and I cannot stop. So what to do? So first of all, let's look at the effects of smoking and what it does to your physical system, to your body. And of course, you know, many people don't know, like even with one puff, within 10 seconds, the toxin reach your entire system, including your brain, heart, all the tissues. And the first effect is that your tiny, tiny little arteria in your entire body gets tight. So it blocks the oxygen to reach your cells and all the vitamins and minerals. So literally, one puff is stealing all the vitamins and minerals and oxygen from reaching your entire physical system. Let that sink in. So it is not just causing that you age much more faster and you look older than you actually are, and your skin gets quite affected by these and you get wrinkles and all these kind of thing, but we have severe physical effect. And we would like to share some of them. I mean, most of you guys know all of these effects, even though it's more funny that we don't stop these kind of behaviors, isn't it?
The question also is, I have asked some people when I was in the addiction clinic teaching yoga there, I just randomly asked a question. When you buy a package of a cigarette, do you notice the picture behind the package?
And the text.
And the text. How many percentage of people notice that message on a package? How many of us do that?
So we have a tendency to oversee the fact.
We know this pattern is harmful. Everybody knows that. How come we cannot stop that behavior?
Yeah, but let's first have a look at the physical effects, and just to bring some awareness again here to understand how really harmful we are treating ourselves. So of course, smoking toxins in our body is causing cancer, chronic respiratory disease. It is weakening our immune system, so virus and bacteria has much more chance to harm us or to enter our system, as our immune system cannot fight back properly or in an appropriate way anymore. Plus also, like, it is causing the risk of diabetes, osteoporosis, infertility, the sperm production is decreased, and we have, of course, one of the number one death causes worldwide is heart disease, cardiovascular disease, and many more effects on our health. And like I said, fast aging procedures. It is affecting your finance, it is affecting your health, it is affecting how well you are, how fit you are, and how you cope with stress. So there are so many effects on our health alone, because like I said, it is like restricting your tiny little arterias, reaching the bigger arterias, so you have a risk of stroke, heart attack. All your organs are going to be affected, as all the bloodstream is going to be slowed down, and vitamins and minerals cannot reach where they should be and the oxygen. And we know, for example, and that's scientifically proven, cancer cells cannot survive in a high oxygen surrounding. Impossible. Very, very important to know. That's why breathing exercise such as pranayama is so important to get high amounts of oxygen into your cells. So the cells can function well, your immune system can function well, and also the immune system is the key to prevent cancer cells to grow, because we all have cancer cells all the time in our system. But if our immune system, and especially the T killer cells, are alert, they usually recognize, oh, there's something wrong with this cell, the surface looks different, we have to eradicate it, and it's just deleted out of your system.
Mm-hmm.
So this is just to let you know how cancer anyway is occurring, and why people does have cancer cells growth and others does not. So the key is always the immune system to all diseases. So you see, like, number one death cause worldwide is cardiovascular disease and cancer. So why are still so many things out there in the world which is supporting this kind of diseases? And why, if it is in our own decision, we cannot stop that kind of behavior? So as we are specialized in self-sabotaging behaviors, and the root cause of why are we doing these things to us is always a trauma.
Yeah.
Something which is running our inner program of, I don't want to live on this earth. I don't deserve, and I hate myself so much. So I need something to run that inner program.
So today we want to share with you a very simple yogic technique of breathing exercise to help to reduce that desire or that urge to smoke, to prevent you. Addiction is when you sabotage yourself, when you numb, when you are, we call it, when you are enslaved by the behavior. How do we prevent that desire to smoke? This one breathing exercise is very, very powerful.
Indeed. But before we go into that, let's first of all understand, first of all, why did we start that behavior? What does it stand for, and what does it do for you? Because there's always a benefit of addiction. Always there's a benefit. And that's why we enjoy it so much as a quick fix for something which is subconsciously underlying there. So you see, we use substances or addicted behavior to disconnect from our true inner feelings, from what is going on inside, because we don't want to feel that. And we don't know how else to cope with that, and just use something. It can be food, it can be smoking, it can be the alcohol, it can be anything which brings you out of feeling what is happening now into something outside. So you are distracted, you are numbing your emotion, and you use it to cope with stressful situations. So there must be a trigger. You see, stress or situations on itself, they are usually neutral. They simply happen as life happens. It just happens. So why is it that one person is triggered and gets stressed or even freaks out and then needs something to cope with that, and the other person doesn't feel anything at all? It's simply neutral. It doesn't affect me. So there must be something before the trigger, which happened maybe in your early childhood days, or even before, where there is no memory. You don't remember. But the situation in the present brings back the emotion. And then you need something to cope with that. So we call it maladaptive coping mechanism, because it works against you. It doesn't work in your favor, it works against you, but it's a quick fix for that moment of time.
Yeah.
So we recommend you need to identify and recognize your stress source or the trigger. So whatever that is for you, you need to find out and to create awareness, so you know whenever that happens, now I'm at risk of using again. because it's going to come again and again, again and again, again and again, and you might be at risk of using again and again, again and again. So you need to know exactly, that's for me already orange color, red color, I'm at risk. Pause, get yourself out of the situation, leave if you have to, and there's no other way how you can handle it. Go out, change the environment, create awareness. What happened? What does it remind me of? When did it happen first time in my childhood? What was that situation? Create a memory bridge and then do something else instead. For example, go out for a walk, connect with nature, or what we are going to share now, do this meditation as an immediate emergency break. Stop. Change your mindset.
See, also notice in most of the companies, lunchtime or every 2 hours, people would go out of the building and have a around area where you stand there and smoke. So instead of doing that, why not go out of the building, and this is what you're going to do. You're going to move a little bit and stand there and do some breathing exercise. Why? Because every 2 hours after sitting so long, your body start getting tired, your mind start getting tired, and of course you want to go out and get some quick release, you want to relax. Sure, maybe take this as the alternative way to relax, healthier way. So what you do is very simple. With your tongue, you stick your tongue out, and you curl your tongue. It may look funny, but if you can't curl your tongue naturally, there's nothing wrong with you. Just simply stick your tongue out.
You see, like, it still works, even though you cannot curl your tongue, because if you imagine it, and that's how our brain functions, the brain understands it as a perfect curl. So fake it until you make it very true. So imagine you are curling your tongue perfectly.
When you curl your tongue, there's a pipe kind of a passage. Yeah? So you're going to breathe in through this pipe. Then you hold your breath slightly, close your mouth, and breathing out through your nose. Let's try together for a minute. Stick the tongue out. Eyes closed. Expand your chest. Hold that breath slightly. Feel that calm and comfortness. Through your nose, exhale. Let the breath go out completely. Again, inhale deep through the tongue. Stick the tongue out all the way. Feel that pipe. Close the mouth. Out from the nose. Let the breath go out completely. No rush, take your time. Again, inhale deep. Deeper, expand your lungs. Feel more room, more space in your lungs. Hold that breath, close the mouth. From your nose, let it go. Let's do it 2 more times. Inhale deep. Expand your lungs, stretch your spine. Close the mouth. From your nose, let it go. One last time. Deep breath in. Hold that breath. Close your eyes. Close your mouth. From the nose, exhale. One last time. One last time. Stick the tongue out. Inhale deep. Hold it there. Close the mouth. Feel that air energy circulating inside. From the nose, let it go. You feel that calmness coming? Yeah?
So you see, you might also feel there's a cooling effect.
Yeah.
Sitali breath, as this exercise is called, is cooling your entire system. It is cooling the stress inside of you, the fire, pitta. So this breath can also be used if your children have fever, or for people who have high blood pressure, who have skin rash, whatever is an expression of inner heat. So this is cooling you down. If you are in rage, like if you want to, you are freaking out, you are like exploding from anger. And before you're going to kill your partner or your boss or whoever is causing that, pause. 1 minute of this breath is cooling everything down, allowing you to make up your mind, okay, what am I going to do? And be aware of the long-term effect and consequences of your reaction or action. So it is allowing you to really enter the situation again from a calm space, from inner stillness and peace. Very common problem is that maybe you manage yourself or with assistance, maybe you did the 12-step program or whatsoever, to stop alcohol or smoking or gambling or porn addiction or whatsoever, and suddenly something happened, there was a trigger and it brought you out of that routine and bam, you start doing it again. So why is that? Obviously, you did not heal the root cause of it. Like I said, it started not yesterday, it started in your early childhood days. So we have to go back there and understand the topic behind, which brings us to the soul wounds, to the 5 major soul wounds, which is a huge topic to understand. And we can go back in time, even beyond memories, active memories, to enter your subconscious layer and to help you to heal that. But as a tool you can use immediately, start your breathing exercise again. Start Kundalini Yoga. Start meditating. And of course find someone who can help you gradually, because it's a lifelong journey to heal these self-sabotaging patterns from running you, from enslaving you, because addiction translated actually means enslavery. So you are not the master of your action and reaction, something is running you. And this inner program, this is where we have to work on. So relapsing is not a failure, it's just a signal of, we did not heal yet. We simply worked on the symptom. And the symptom might be the addiction, it might be also a disease, it might be insomnia, it might be depression, it might be a burnout, it might be a always coming back headache. Whatever signal your body is sending you, something is not at ease. So there is a dis-ease. Let's find out what did cause the disease. Why are you not at ease with your life, with yourself?
Just don't get disheartened when you relapse. Come back. Start again. Do it again. And like what Evelyn said, maybe the root cause has not been touched. Try to go back. Meditation is very powerful. Yoga is very powerful. Counseling is very powerful. And these are the normal tools, yes, and it works, but you need to give yourself time. You were not addicted yesterday. It took you so many years. So it might take time. Be patient and be authentic. Know that I want to work on it.
And you see, the question is not why the addiction, but why the pain. So the first question should be, what happened to you? What happened to you? And if we find out what happened to you, then the symptom on itself slowly but surely can leave you, because you don't need it anymore.
So thank you so much for participating, listening to us today. And if you have any question, we also offer Awakening from Addiction program. If you feel like this is something you are looking for, and this is something that maybe you want to try alternative way, which would help you, our program focus on Kundalini yoga, meditation, the soul wound topic, the healing, the counseling, and it is helping you to work on yourself.
Plus, naturopathic medicine supplements, or what we call integrative medicine, is helping you to overcome the craving easier. Because there are certain substances in our body we are lacking, such as serotonin, dopamine, oxytocin, and all these, what we need from the outside, we take in by substances. So we need to balance again your brain chemicals, your pituitary gland. So your body starts functioning by itself properly again. So you are producing these substances by yourself again, so you don't need them from the outside that much. And you don't have these kind of mood swings when you are leaving the substance or the behavior, which, like we said in the beginning could be anything. Yeah, so you could be a workaholic, you could be a sportaholic, you could be whatsoever. Yogaholic even can be another addiction. And reach out to us, and we are more than happy to give you information or to help you with that topic, which is actually affecting all of us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.
Thank you.